Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today, we are starting up another hardcore map, and I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach to it this time around, mainly to make sure that, well, we can do things correctly. So, we're going to take a much more upfront approach this time around, and because of that, we are going to do kind of a live commentary over the gameplay as it's going. And our objective of today's episode is that we are going to stop once we have collected our first set of diamonds. So let's go ahead and work our way in that direction and get ourselves some wood and other things that we're going to need. We're also going to want to track down hopefully some sheep here as quickly as we can, because that is going to make life a lot easier for us when it comes to making sure that we can sleep and make our way through the night. So just about got all the wood that I'm going to want here. I actually do like this spawn area, so we'll hopefully not have to wander too far away to find the sheep that we need. And there are some sheep over there. That's good. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table put together. So we're going to want to make sure that we get ourselves a sword. That was not what I meant to do. Then let's make ourselves an axe. And that ought to do it for now, because we're going to get some better gear here in a second. But there are 3 white sheep here. Hopefully I only have to take out like 2 of them. Well, that gives me 1. That gives me 2, which is a bit unfortunate. 3. I don't like to have to kill 3 of them where I can avoid it. But while we're over here, because we've already seen some cows a little closer, let's grab a couple of these guys. There we are. That ought to get us pretty well, at least for the first little bit. Alright, and back over here is where we're going to start out. We'll build a little starter house on this sandbar, I believe is going to be our best bet. But for now, let's set up our crafting table over here, and this will be a very, very temporary home for it. So now we're going to need one of those to get ourselves the much needed stone for some stone tools and some furnaces as well. Okay, so that makes me a little nervous. There's a skeleton hanging out on the other side here. 2 of them actually. And a creeper. But this right here is Y level 12, which is where we need to be for our quest to find diamonds. So that's fun. Ooh, there's some lapis right there. So that'll be good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run all the way back up to the top because I've got some iron I need to smelt down. I'd like to make a stone cutter, because if you saw in my video a couple weeks back, the stone cutter is by far the best item, specifically, or especially, when it comes to making stairs, which I'm going to want to make a bunch of those here. So let's go ahead and head back to our little sandbar and get that set up. Alright, so we've got all of the stairs we actually need now put in place. So let's see if we can get ourselves some armor. We're actually just one ingot short of getting ourselves a chest plate. But some armor is better than no armor. And we do have that gold head plate or headpiece for now that we took off of the zombie. So now all we have left to do is make our way back down to the bottom of our mine shaft here, and hopefully we can just walk around and find ourselves some diamonds and, you know, call that challenge complete for the day. But first we're going to grab these ones here, because it's always good to have a little lapis on hand. Oh my goodness, that Enderman scared the living daylights out of me. Gosh, where did he even run off to? Doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going here, because we have yet to run into any diamonds down here in that strip we're running. But you'll notice I've filled out the floor a little bit here to free it up of that lava, and you can see how far I've gone so far because it's currently outside of the render distance. And then that glowing is some redstone that I haven't collected yet, but we're gonna keep moving. Let's see how many diamonds we come across, or when we come across diamonds, I guess I should say, because that's where we're stopping for today. Okay, this cavern's got nothing in the diamonds department, but it's got some iron, and iron is always good. Okay, we've run into a nice little ravine here with some obsidian that we can come back around and collect at a later time. But I'm still not seeing any of the diamonds we're after. There's a mine shaft up here, which we'll need to explore at some point, but I am very much under-equipped to do that currently. And this zombie over here, he's trying. He's trying. But the sad thing is even if he makes his way through that that water to get to me, he's just going to get pushed right into the lava. Yeah, bud, you weren't going to last long. You didn't fare well anyway, because you'd had some pre-existing damage from the magma cubes there. Man, you'd think that with all the digging we've been doing, we would have come into some diamonds at some point. But there they are. Well, that is what we were here for, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe that's a vein of 8, though it is organized in a very odd way. Nope, it was a vein of 6. But that is what we had come down here for. So we're going to call that an episode for today. And if you enjoy this format, in contrast to some of the previous formats we've done with the hardcore series, well then, let me know, because I would be more than happy to continue doing this style or what other things you enjoy. So, thanks for tuning in, and make sure that you check back tomorrow for a Breath of the Wild video. So, with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.